Myself, Professor Trinkle Yuvraj Chandane. I will cover Diploma Mechanical Engineering subject Advanced Manufacturing Process having MSBT code 22 nothing but the 22563. In this, we will cover the chapter 1. Let's start with the chapter 1. Chapter name is Non-Conventional Machining Process for the Diploma Mechanical Engineering 5th semester. So this is the figure of non-conventional machining processes. So from the figure you can here see that these are the some advanced type of machining process. In such a type of process, what exactly mean non-conventional? For that purpose, we will move to the next slide. In the next slide, we will see what is the conventional machining. Let's see. This is nothing but the conventional or the traditional machining process. On the left side, a man working on the machine, it is nothing but the lathe machine. On the right side, it is a drilling machine. Everyone knows what is lathe machine or drilling machine. So lathe machine, drilling machine, milling machine, as that of grinding machine, gear cutting, hobbing, milling, all that are nothing but the conventional machining processes. All that conventional machining processes is nothing but the use of traditional knowledge, use of uh, use of drill bit, use of a single point cutting tool, use of a grinder to cut down a material. Let me first clear what do you mean by a machining process. Machining process is nothing but cutting process. Cutting by conventional or the traditional, as that of we have learned in the second year, is nothing but the conventional machining processes. Now what do you mean by exactly non-conventional? Let us move forward to the next slide. In the next slide we have seen there are number of non-traditional or non-conventional machining processes: ultrasonic machining, electron beam machining, electrical discharge machining, laser beam machining, electrochemical machining, water jet machining, abrasive jet machining. So these are replacement of traditional things, replacement of traditional machining processes, use of ultrasonic frequency, use of electrons, use of electricity, use of a laser to cut down a material. Machining means to cutting a material, and non-traditional means use of a new technology, not a traditional technology. Can you imagine in water jet, a water can cut down a material? So these are nothing but the new technologies or new traditional methods, are also called as a non-conventional machining processes. So let's move to the need for an conventional machining process. So why there is a need that we have to go for the non-conventional machining process? If it is will sufficient to work with the conventional, we won't move with the non-conventional. So there are certain things out of that we have to go for the non-conventional. Let's see first that extremely hard and brittle materials or the difficult to machine materials are difficult to machine by traditional machining process can also be cut by conventional machining process. Means hard material can be cut by this non-conventional easily. Second thing, complex shape. Complex shape part can also be cut by these processes. Next thing is tool life. In our conventional processes, tool life is getting reduced. Wear and tear is the main problem. But it is not in the case of non-conventional. Let's see for the example, laser beam machining. In the laser beam machining, there is a use of a laser. Laser beam is used as a tool, so there is no consumption of the tool. So no wear and tear of the tool is there. Next, there is a no actual contact between the tool and workpiece. Again, the example of laser beam machining, LBM. There is a no actual contact between tool and workpiece. But as we have seen in the shaper machine, planer machine, drilling machine, in lathe machine, there is an actual contact between the tool and workpiece. Again, why we need such a non-conventional is for the low cutting forces on the workpiece. Yes, there are tremendous cutting forces are developed during the conventional cutting processes. But in such a process, there is a very less cutting force works on the workpiece. But efficient cutting is to be done by non-conventional processes. Now, again, main thing that we have to go for the need for non-conventional is high accuracy. It gives ultimate accuracy, high surface finish, quieter the operations. Means very good things are gained by non-conventional processes. Again, a brittle material of very high hardness can be machined. It has already been discussed. That is hard and brittle material. Again, it is a repetitive point, I think. Let's move for the next thing. So let's compare conventional and non-conventional. We can also call this traditional and non-traditional machining processes. So what happens in case of traditional or conventional process? There is a direct contact between the tool and workpiece. But here, no, there is not a direct contact like a laser beam, or I have already told, like electric car in electric discharge machining, electric car. There is a no direct contact. Spark. By using the spark, you can cut down a material. Second point, in the conventional, cutting tool is always harder, but here there is not necessary of such a harder tool, or it may be a physical presence. This is again a main comparative point in between this. Here the conventional tool life is less, of course, due to wear and tear. Here already tool life will be more. In the conventional, generally the macroscopic chip formation will be there, but in case of non-conventional, material removal occurs with or without chip formation. Here, why it is called as a with or without? Sometimes in case of sparks or very tremendous temperature, it may tends to evaporate the material. So it has been called as a material removal occurs with or without chip formation. But ultimately chip will be formed in the conventional. Fifth point, material removal takes place due to application of cutting force. We have already seen, already in the second year we have done the uh, some practicals on removing of material, like making a turning the object, taper turning of object, drilling of the object. So in that case we have to make our physical efforts, and that physical effort is nothing but the cutting force is to be applied by human things. But such a replacement is to be done non-conventional, like electrical energy, thermoelectrical energy, laser energy, ultrasonic frequency. Such type of energies can be used to provide the machining. Here the cutting force, here different types of energies are used. In the conventional, it has been suitable for all material, almost all material. So that's why we are using for the traditional one for the long time ago. Non-conventional, yes, there is some limitations of non-conventional. It is not suitable for our materials. We will discuss in detail why it is not been suitable for the all material. Like in the electrical conductive material, we can't use it on the electrical conductive EDM, can't use for the electrical conductive material. Okay, let's move to the next. Seventh part is it cannot be used to make prototype parts very effectively, conventional methods, but same prototype can be used very effectively. So these are the comparison point of view. Let's move to the next slide. Classification. Now the classification of NDM process. NDM is nothing but a non-traditional machining process. Now non-traditional we can also call it as non-conventional. It has been carried out depending upon the nature of energy